welcome back to Conversations with the Mod Squad. I'm your host, Kevin. Joining me as always is Felix.
What's up?
And today we have the Mod Squad Network's longest running sponsor on, Lisa Smith Hidalgo. How's it going?
Hey y'all.
Hey, Lisa. How you doing?
Good, good, good. How you doing?
Doing well, doing
Okay.
well. Doing well. All right. Lisa is part of Skullectomy. She actually is the owner operator of Skullectomy, if I'm not mistaken. How did Skullectomy become a thing?
Well, I've always wanted to be an artist my whole life, and I was always discouraged uh, and told I could make a living with that. And I was in college for journalism, still wanted to do art, was discouraged from doing that. Uh, Met my husband, fell in love, had babies, and of course after
Oh,
that it was like you have to be responsible. No art for you. So uh, after my kids grew up and I became an empty nester, I started looking for a passion, what I wanted to do, and it took me a while. And just out of the blue, one day I took a Dollar Tree skull and I was looking at it. I was like, I wonder if it feels hollow inside. I wonder if you could make a skull off of this. And bought it, took it home, cut it open, saw that you could, and made a skull and enjoyed it so much. It still took me a few years of. Um, I was looking at doing other things, diaper cakes, and just crafty stuff at home, um, and listening to other people. And then one day I was like, what makes me happiest was making that skull. And
there you go.
just went
That's
from
what's up.
there.
That's awesome. That's an awesome story. I didn't know you went to school for journalism. Very cool. Very cool. All right, Lisa. What if you did not know what this is all about? Is we're going to ask you some questions so your fans can get to know you a little bit more and about the way you think. We're going to start off with some
Word association.
word association. Yes, some word association questions from Felix. Then I'll ask you some questions. Then we'll finish off with some rapid fire questions. Felix, go ahead and take it away with some word association.
All right, Lisa, let's do this.
I'm scared.
Western. First thing that comes to your mind, Western.
John Wayne.
It's a good one. Green.
Hmm.
Green.
The
The
color
Grinch.
green.
Yeah,
Oh.
the Grinch.
Hero.
Ooh, my husband.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Network.
Television, because I'm old. Network television. I like
Storm.
Chasers.
Adventure.
My husband.
Rose.
Oh, my mother-in-law.
Memory.
Short term. What was the question?
That's a good one. Fear.
Fear factor.
And the last one is cheeseburger.
Hmm. What were we just talking about? Short term memory. Ultimate. Ultimate.
Ultimate cheeseburger. I love it. I
That's what's
love
up.
it. All right, Lisa, I have some questions just to get to know you a little bit more, dive into your psyche a little bit, and to follow up on Felix's cheeseburger question. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
No, I don't think
Nope.
so either. I don't think so either. But when I think about a hot dog, I think of like going to an event. And when I go to events, I'd like to go to wrestling events. When that wrestler comes through the curtain and that theme song hits, you know exactly who he is and what he's all about. If you
Hmm.
had a theme song that played every time you walked into a room, what would it be?
Um, I don't want to say. It makes you sound conceited. um, don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me?
Oh, hey, that's perfect. I think Felix's was
That's
"I'm
what I
sexy and
thought.
I know it." So, yeah.
Totally
But
agree.
speaking of
No, no,
songs,
disturbed. Disturbed.
Disturbed.
Yeah.
I got you. But speaking of songs, what is your guilty pleasure car karaoke song? That song to where you roll the windows up and crank the music and just sing it as loud as you can. That guilty
Oh
pleasure
yeah.
song.
First I was afraid. I was petrified.
Oh, I love it.
Mhm.
Love
That's what's
it.
up.
Sorry, I can't sing. That doesn't mean I won't sing, but I can't sing. But
Oh,
yeah, that's
that's
the song. That's my jam.
I love it. I love it. B- so we were talking about being in a car for the car karaoke, but what is the longest you've ever traveled in a car from home on vacation?
Um, Probably, I believe it was 2 days. I was a little kid, but I believe it took us 2 days to get to Arizona where we were going from
Oh,
Texas.
very cool. Yeah,
Yep,
you
my
could travel.
melted in the car when we made a pit stop and went into a restaurant. I had one of those old, that I would run home from school and I would watch, Adam West, Batman, just sitting on the
Mhm.
floor, cross-legged, wearing my mask, and just a big old grin underneath the mask. And I loved that thing, and it melted on that trip,
Oh, oh
and I
no.
cried for 2 weeks straight.
We're gonna have to try to find you a Batman mask now.
I want one.
Well, that's in distance. Now we're gonna speak in time. If you could travel 10 years to the past or 10 years to the future, but only for 24 hours, which way would you go and why?
I would go into the past.
You go into the past. Is there a
Yeah,
reason?
I'm not sure I want to say why.
Okay, that's fine. Perfectly fine if you don't want to say. Now we're going to get into a little color theory. How would you describe the color purple to a blind man?
Hmm. I want to say, I mean, I would have to, I guess, use body language and explain what sexy is
There
because
you go.
I think purple's very sexy.
There you go. Easy for you to do that, by the way. Um, what is the funniest thing to ever happen to you that you can legally talk about?
Then I can legally talk about it. The funniest thing that happened to me or the funniest thing I ever did.
Either or.
Okay, I once stole a German Shepherd from the local dog pound.
hey, hey, gotta save lives, right?
Yeah.
Saving lives.
That wasn't why I did it, though. I just wanted it.
You know, sometimes you gotta take what you want, right?
Well, the guy that worked there, he wanted it too, so I knew I didn't stand a chance unless. So I went in there and yeah,
And got him.
yeah, I
I
did.
love it. I love it. Statute of
I got
limitations has
caught
probably
though.
run out on it.
I got caught though. I had to take him back, and
Oh,
that was only like 20 years ago. So I was grown. I knew better, but I did it anyway.
hey, it's all good. All good. If you were to poll your family and friends, what would they say you're most known for?
Skulls,
I
black.
believe that. Nope. If you were to poll me, black. Black. Yeah.
Yeah.
But all right, you know I'm a Superman guy. I love my Superman. But if you had superhuman powers, what would they be? And would you use them for good or evil?
This goes back to my childhood. I would like to fly,
All
and
right.
it was always to save myself or to save someone else
So
from.
good.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. All right, like I said, I love Superman. He's in comics. Comics is my form of media that I really enjoy. But what is the single piece of media, whether it be a book, movie, or TV show, that has had the most influence on the person you are today?
Books, for sure.
Books?
Yeah.
Any specific book?
Uh, no, just books
No?
in general. Books
I
in
like it.
general.
I like it. Well, if your life was a movie, though, what would the title be? And who would play you?
God help us all. And I would be absolutely honored if Helena, what, I just went blank. What's her name? Helena Bonham Carter played
Well,
me.
there you go.
I would be honored.
Very cool.
That's a
Well,
good one.
yeah, it is. It really is. I love movies. One of my favorite movies is Castaway, where he's stranded on a desert island. But if you were stranded on a desert island, what three items would you take with you and why?
See, that's hard. That's hard because I'm going to say my husband, but then I have three kids, and if I can only take two other things,
Well, you got to split them up.
I know, right? Um, Dang, that one's hard.
You could take survival tools instead.
I'm gonna have to pick people. Okay, so my husband,
Hmm.
um, and then I'll pick one out of my three kids, my daughter, and they all three of them know why. And then I would have to pick a grandbaby, and I'd have to pick my grandson Kevin. Not that I don't love the
Oh,
girls, because I do. It's just he's my heart.
I like it. I like it. If you could switch lives with someone just for a day, who would it be and why?
If I could switch lives with
Yep.
someone, real or fictional,
Your choice.
mm, dang, these are hard. These are hard. Uh, Pass. I don't know what to say to that one. I don't know what to say.
That's perfectly fine. We
I
get a
know
pass.
I'm not switching lives with anybody.
And some people don't want to switch lives. I get it. I get it. They're perfectly content with who they are. Perfectly fine. Last two questions I have for you, and these are really thinkers. What are your 1 year, your 5 year, and your 10 year goals?
Oh, that one's easy. So, my 1 year is to build up Skullectomy. Um, and then actually this year is part of the 1 year. Um, but I'll say that's my 5 year because I do need time. I'm going
Hmm.
to actually start a sister company to Skullectomy, and it's going to involve my skulls, but it's going to add collections. This is actually, I almost forgot him and then I couldn't find him. This is Crooked Eye Carl.
Oh,
He's
cute.
he's my I know his eyes are all crooked. He's my mascot, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my designer skulls, and then I'm going to add like action figures or art prints or collectible cards or something, and make it a whole collection and sell it as a set.
I
So
like it.
that's 5 year,
I like that.
All
and
right.
then my 10 year would be to bring my kids in and have them work with me.
Oh,
Things,
that's a
things.
great goals. Great goals. I love that. And the last question I have for you is if you took center stage to the world and you had everybody by their ear, what would your message be?
I'm gonna cry now. Look at you, Barbara Walters, making me cry.
It's my job.
Can we just spread more love?
We can.
I
That
just
if
wish
that's
there
the
was.
message you want. Yep. Hey, love brings the world around. I love it. I love it. All right. That is all the questions I have for you. We're going to finish off with some rapid fire questions from Felix. Some this or that. Take it away, Felix.
All right, Lisa. Is it GIF or GIF?
Gift.
Android or Apple?
Android.
DC or Marvel?
Come on. I have to say DC because of Batman.
Xbox or PlayStation?
PlayStation.
Cats or dogs?
Ooh, dogs. Oh, I
Prince or
shouldn't say
Michael?
that. It must be Catwoman.
Prince or Cat or Prince or Catwoman? Prince or Michael Jackson?
Ooh, Prince.
Geek or horror?
I like them both. I really, really like them both. I'm gonna say geek.
All right, chess or checkers?
Chest? Did you say chest?
Chess. Chess,
Oh,
like the
Chess.
game
oh.
chess or checkers.
I was like, I think you said chest. Checkers.
You want me to say checkers? Um, books or ebooks?
Books.
And the last one, soft or hard tacos?
Oh, that one's hard too. Hard. I like them
I agree.
hard.
Well, there you have it, everybody. We dove deep into the mind of Lisa Smith Hidalgo, owner and operator of Skullectomy. Lisa, do you have anything coming up or anything that you would like to promote right now?
Um,
Your
I
website,
have a lot of
Skullectomy,
stuff.
Facebook.
I already showed you Carl, and told you about the whole collectibles thing.
Mhm.
Um, I have this, and in honor of my friend Tommy, I did want to show you because I have been working on this for a very long time, and Harley knows this. I had all kind of trouble with it, but I am coming up with my own Terrifier. He doesn't look like the Terrifier now, but he has the where his mask goes. I've been adding
Very
to it.
cool.
I think once I paint him, then he'll really look like him. Right now, he's just white because I've been having a lot of trouble with the clay cracking, and it's molding clay. So I don't understand why it's cracking. It's not supposed to do that, but okay, there we are. But and I'm gonna make him a little hat, and of course, then he'll really look like the Terrifier. But once I can get my clay to quit cracking, I'm gonna have it molded, and then I'll be able to make my own Terrifier skulls.
Very
Which
cool.
I don't know if you would call it a skull because he's not a skull, but
Well, I mean, it's a
I am.
head, so there has to be a skull in there somewhere.
And I do have a giveaway. I have a
Oh, that's
giveaway.
right. That's right. This is a very special episode of Conversations with the Mod Squad because there will be a giveaway associated with this episode. We will draw it, what do you say, probably 2 weeks after this episode airs?
Yeah, I would give it a couple weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks after. Would you like to show what somebody could win?
I would. I have it right here with me. It is a Mod Squad skull, and I don't
That is
know.
so dope.
You probably can't see it very well.
The detail on it, though, yeah, with the names on it and all, I love it.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I'd have to show you pictures for you to see it, but it actually does have your names on it. It has the Mod Squad Network on either side,
I love it.
and it has it on the top, and then across the top it says in my ransom letters because I love ransom letters. I don't know what it is about them,
That's what's
but
up.
if anybody ever needs a kidnapped writer, like you kidnap somebody, you need a writer, I can do your note for you. Like I got you.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Right, 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 right. But it says the bearded geek. Um, behind that it says Yo Cholo. Can you see
You're,
it?
Yep.
yeah, I can see it.
That's cool.
And I really searched for that C. It had to be that C because I was having trouble with my other C's. I didn't like them. They didn't look good. Uh, Here it says the Nerd Tender.
I like
Yep.
that.
And then on the other side is Miss Harley.
Harley.
Uh,
Very cool. Very cool.
but
So to enter for this
yeah,
giveaway, what we're going to say is hashtag Skullectomy in the comments of this video, and you'll be entered in for the giveaway. Sound good?
Yeah.
sounds
All
good.
right.
And then I'll
I
ship it
just
to
wish
you.
I could win that, but yeah, sounds good.
All right, everybody. That does it for this episode of Conversations with the Mod Squad. So for Lisa and Felix, I am Kevin saying, if I don't see you again, thank you for being a friend.
See ya.
Bye, y'all.